Peso 131, the great Peso from the Fearless Four. Peso 131, the graffiti writer from TDS, BYB, 3YB, and the crew. At first, I started out as a graffiti writer, and I used to ride on the trains and did like a lot of nice pieces and throw-ups. At the same time, my brother was a rapper. He was hanging out with Mo D, Cool Mo D, and they used to play football together. And they was from two different crews, with Spoonie G, the Treacherous Three, and my brother was Mr. Nasty Kenny G and the family. But we all grew up together, and I used to just carry equipment. And DJ Reggie Reg used to build the speakers and everything, and they'll call me and my cousin Claudio and all of us, and we'll carry the equipment to the park, and they play in the park, you know, with Pinelio, Disco P, and all that. And at the time, I wasn't rapping. I was a strictly graffiti artist, and I was well known because I had the crazy style. Peso 131 had the crazy style, and everybody know about that. And my brother had got into a bigger business, and he was making a lot of money, so he left the rap game alone. And then he like gave me the torch. He said, yo, you know, I heard you be rapping and stuff like that. I said, yeah, but that's your thing. He said, yo, but I'm not rapping no more because I got my business going, I'm making money and stuff, and I don't got time for that. So then I started rapping. At the same time, me and Tito and Master OC, he wrote Rate 1 and Tito wrote T1. We all used to ride on the trains. Master OC went to Stewart's. And you know, he used to make mixtapes with Tito. You know, Tito was good, but a lot of people didn't know. So what me, my man, Mr. Troy and all that, and Kelson and us, we used to walk around with Tito to different parks and get Tito on the mic. And Tito used to kill it. And they, yo, who's this guy? Tito used to kill it. Now, before Tito was rapping, right, he was a skillful skateboard rider. He used to come down 125th Street doing handstands and all that shit, you know. I mean, what they doing now, Tito was doing that back in the days. After a while, he was getting popular in rapping, so he left the skateboard alone. And, you know, then he left the graffiti alone, too, because, you know, he was blowing up. And that's when he invited me to be down with him. And we used to rap together. We used to go to different DJs and make mixtapes and stuff like that. And I used to come to him. I said, yo, Tito, I just heard this DJ. He's nice. Yo, let's go to him and ask can we rap for him? And we used to go rap for him, for different DJs and make mixtapes. DLB, at the time, he was hanging out at Reggie Red's house. And he wasn't down with Treacherous Three, but he was a young kid, skillful writer. And like, they had a talent show, which I wasn't in, you know what I'm saying? But Tito introduced me to DLB. And Mike C, I knew him because we grew up together. We used to hang out. That's when everybody was telling me I was good, and I was just getting on the mic. You know, I was getting on the mic and stuff. I used to be shy, you know, but then I used to get on the mic and kill it, right? And then how we practiced, that's when they set up the lineup, the Fearless Four lineup. DLB was first, Tito was second, Mike C was third, and I was the closer. So, yo, Peso, you got to close it. So you always got to have a tight rhyme to close it. So I used to have to work on my skills and my voice. And I used to close it. And, you know, and it was all fun, you know, and I took rapping as I was writing on the trains. So, you know, if I wrote a nice rhyme, it's like I did a nice piece, you know. And so, and that's how I took it, you know, because I was still a graffiti writer, you know. And then my man Kelson and Angelito said, yo, you can't be a graffiti writer no more because if you get caught, you can't do shows on Saturdays. So I left it alone. We just blew up. You know, we used to practice and have fun, and we used to test each other's skills. You know, we go to OC House, and then Crazy Eddie be there, DJ Bo D, Grand Supreme. These are all the DJs. They used to just show their skills. And one person would say a rhyme and say, yo, can you top that? Well, I'm gonna try. And then, you know, and that's how actually started getting good. We put each other in place because the way our voices was, we put each other in place, and then it was killing it, you know. They thought I was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. They like, you crazy. First you riding on the train, stealing paint. Now you doing this? What you want to do? You know, actually, that's how they look at it, you know. I said, yo, I'm just getting up. You know, I'm getting up, you know. As a lot of graffiti writers, there was break dancers too, you know, like R.C. LaRock. He's a DJ now. You know, a lot of these rappers, right back in the days, they came from graffiti. Break dancers came from graffiti. Rocksteady crew and all that. Frosty Freeze, we used to ride on the trains. I used to meet him on 103rd Street with Jinx, and we used to just hang out, you know. My mom's was coming to the shows. I remember Broadway International, my mom's came over and said, all the young people. But, you know, my moms was so happy. She used to come to the shows, you know. And my mom was the biggest fan of Busy B. Chief Rocker Busy B, she loved his voice and loved this shit, you know. I used to play the tape Busy B. Who's that? That's Busy B. You need to bring his ass here so I can meet him. And she'd be dancing and shit. But that was her number one rapper right there. Getting a record deal, getting sized up for clothes and stuff, because we used to always want to get real fly, you know, not for the ladies and everybody. So, yo, when we leave the stage, not only we killed them with the rhymes, we killed them with the looks. So, you know, that was like, you know, if people knew Fields was doing the show, oh, we got to go to that show. A lot of girls, we got to go to that show because, yo, they got to come in looking fly, you know. We always like try to get the latest shit out and put it on. And we all dress alike. It was so much fun, you know, just hanging out with people. We used to roll to the club, I think 50 or 80 deep, because it was just regular guys from around the block, because we all was from different areas. So we had crews from all our different blocks coming together, and we had a bunch of our graffiti friends. So we always had back. We always had back. Yo, Fearless Fort, oh my God, they got an entourage, yo. We got to let them all in. Yo, you can't be bringing about 80 people. You know what I'm saying? But by showing all that crew, they always paid us. We never got jerked because they knew we had a lot of people. You know, I was hooked on drugs, and I'm good now. But I'm telling you, back then the drugs was good. I was like getting real fucked up, but I didn't know how far it was taking me, and I couldn't see it until I saw it. Getting locked up and all that, and then I just disappeared and got my act together. We could still do it. We could rock with anybody out there right now. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. If they put up Winner Takes All, bet on Fearless. Not just rappers. We was hip hop artists. We was part of the whole culture. You know, we did a lot of new things, and we still doing a lot of new things. I just appreciate hip hop. I'm still a fan. I listen to all the new cats. I love them. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be still writing.